Welcome everyone, Farmer Cop here. This is going to be a new mod map tour of North Germany country. This is by, oh gosh, Niedersachsen 85 von NDS modding LS Schleswig Holstein Ball. That's the many things that are written there. 785.06 megabytes to download, so a bit high. And you would say, all right, well, that is a little high. It's for PC and Mac players. Here's where it gets really frustrating. There's over 20 mods required. Ridiculous. There's like half a gig of mods required as well, which is ridiculous. Now, I guess you're not on console, so there's no mod space limit, but your PC only has so much space as well. So yeah, I don't like mods with I don't like maps with required mods. I think it's ridiculous. I give you maybe 10. 10 is too many still, I think. 20 is way too many. There was one that came out with like 40 one time, and that was ridiculous. I almost didn't do a tour of this map. That's how irritating it is to have to download 20 extra mods just to play a stinking map and load a map in. So I know you can go in the XML and you can override it, but if you override it and it's a map that has 20 required mods, there's not going to be a darn thing on the map. But anyhow, let's get into it. We're going to go and read the description. It says, welcome to the North German country map. This is a fictional North German quadruple map, so it's a 4X map, all right? Key data, 151 fields, lots of grassland, 76 forest areas, 7 farms with farmhouses, 10 farms for settlers, 4 cow pastures, 3 sheep pastures, 2 horse pastures. At the sugar factory, each of the 7 main farms has a bulk bunker for storing sugar beets, dedicated. So at the sugar factory, so like you own it, that's gonna be interesting. Dedicated soil map precision farming, a fully equipped starter farm with used machinery, many small details that will make you smile. So far, I haven't smiled once doing this, except probably maybe just now laughing at that. Numerous production facilities and sales outlets, crop and stubble destruction. The farm decorations, including curbs, fences, etc., can be removed when the doghouse is sold. That's interesting. Multi-crops, 9 additional crops: rye, triticale, spelt, green rye, viburnum? Sure, field grass, hummus, active, mustard, spring barley, spring wheat, and a flowering cover crop. I mean, the spring barley and spring wheat aren't really new additional crops. Those are just different times to grow those 2 crops. 256 soil angles. I guess that's a lot. I don't know. Livestock pastures can be bought and sold via farmland. All pastures also have some water and fodder. A biogas plant only appears in the price list and field missions. The others are purely productions. Buildings you want, I don't even know what that means, to be honest with you. Buildings you want to demolish will incur a demolition fee. Interesting. Custom script for more pastures and productions with a limit of 256. They really like that number on this map. Many custom textures and decorative plants. Many soil textures, plants, and trees in the building menu. There you go. I'm not going to spend a ton of time going through all this. This came out a couple days ago, something like that. So, yeah, I'm not going to spend a ton of time taking a look at every single aspect of it. I just want to give you guys a quick overview. Here's the map itself. Starting off in the new farmer mode, you start off with that chunk of land right there, which it's basically just a cow pasture, and you have this chunk of land right here, which has cows on it, pigs on it, all that good stuff. You start with that field, which, again, whenever you have a field that's, 90 miles from your farm, drives me crazy. And you have this field even further away. Do you have any other random fields? Yep, there's another random field. There's another random field. Why can't they just be next to the starting farm? There's another random field. Let me know if you have any reason for the logic behind that. Let me know in the comments why that might be. Another random field down here. Because I mean, if you wanted to 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 fields, something like that, just give us this field. We don't have the field that's basically connected to our farm. Just give us this field, and like 2 of these fields. That's fine. I'd rather have those. The first thing I would do if I hopped on this map is sell all those fields and buy the fields next to my farm anyways, if I was playing a new farmer mode. So yeah, I don't know. I'm sorry for being super negative. I'm trying to stay somewhat positive. The map does look nice. It does have a lot of good detail to it. I'll give them that. But yeah, there's all the sell points, everything you can need on here. Again, you have your custom crops, basically hummus, active, mustard, rye, triticale, spelt, veg rye, green rye, field grass, and flowering catch crop. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. That's 9 there. They did say 9 additional crops, but they don't have spring wheat and spring barley on here. Obviously, those are the regular wheat and barley. So I guess there is 9 additional crops, plus 2 more ways to grow wheat and barley. So, okay. Animal pens, you do start off with some cows, it looks like, to start off. So there you go, and some pigs. Excellent. I'm assuming there's going to be contracts in some of the fields, but right now we just have a wood transport contract. Available, there's a dairy. The Egger's Paper Factory. That really threw me off. I was like, does it have something to do with eggs? But no, it's Paper Factory. Carpentry, grain mill. We have a cereal factory, the oil factory there, sawmill. We have the barrel making, food processing plant there. Doesn't look like there's anything new in there. Carpentry, grain mill, cement works. There's VGA there, potato processing, bakery. We got our canning or soup factory, excuse me. Piano manufacturers. You got a piano manufacturer on here. You got your spinnery. Also your rope maker, sugar mill. You have your grape processing, and then your whatchamacallit, tailor shop. There we go. Words are hard. Starting equipment. You have an AGCO 1100 weight, Amazon planter, Amazon fertilizer spreader. You have a water tank there, a manure fork, a universal bucket. You have a Bradle Lime fertilizer spreader. You have a manure spreader, Kloss Evian 450 harvester with a header to go with it. And you also have a corn header as well, which is kind of nice to have. Fendt 312 Vario, Fendt 514 Vario, Fendt 724 Vario. Looks like we got a Fendt farm for sure, plus the Kloss harvester, I guess. Fleagle flatbed trailer there, so I guess I was wrong. It's not really a Fendt farm. There's a lot of Fendts, to be fair. We have a Fleagle Maxi Line Plus. That's a digestate and slurry spreader there. We have a weed puller. We also have a bale wrapper. We have the Horse Credo, which is a power harrow that connects to the Horse Versa here to basically make it a direct drill seeder. You can see a lot of your new crops, pretty much 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. All of them are going to be planted with the regular planter. We have a Hardy sprayer. We have an additional tank for that. We have front loader attachments there. We have 2 of them. John Deere 3650 tractor. We have a Corona Swadro. That's a windrower there. We have a round baler. We have a tedder. We have a feed mixer. We have a bulk trailer. Another bulk trailer. We have a power washer. We have so much equipment. We have a cultivator. We have a header trailer. We have a forage wagon. We have a plow. We have a bag lifter. We have another bulk trailer. Another bulk trailer. We have a mower set up there by Samaz. We've got a Skoda. We've got a stump grinder there. We have a 10-winkle weight. Another 10-winkle weight. How many 10-winkle weights? 3 10-winkle weights. We have a roller, and that's everything. Good gravy. You have a lot of equipment to start off with. Almost too much, I would argue. But don't worry, it's all at this farm, so you have to drive at 70 miles anytime you want to go to one of your fields, so don't worry about that. Yeah. All right, and we're up on this platform. Where are we at? We're up. Why are we down here? I guess that's a nice view of the map. If we go, let's just enter that vehicle, sure. Here is our starting farm right over here. We'll walk around this, and then we'll just do a flyover the rest of the map. We get kind of our Fendt garage here with our Skoda in it as well. Sleep trigger, wardrobe trigger there. You do have the doghouse there, which again, if you sell, it should eliminate a lot of the stuff on the farm. Got your cows rocking and rolling over here. It's a pretty big farmyard, to be fair. Get a sip of coffee as we're going about our business. Got a lot of our stuff stored in sheds out here. I think this is another... What is this? Just a shed? This is just a shed. Okay. Another cow barn back here, though. We'll loop around this way. We don't need to go back along the fence line there. And here we got a lot of our equipment. Does that manure spreader already have manure in it? It does. That's kind of nice of them to have that filled up, ready to go for you. Then we got another cow barn right over here. Silo right in the middle of the farm. We were just over there, so we kind of made a loop around. That looks like is that a slurry tanker right there? Let's zoom in here a little bit. Yep, slurry storage. What's that over there? Oh, just a probably bale pallet storage. This one's got a feeding robot too, which is kind of nice. If you want to use that, you may not like it, but you may. More storage here. There's a little piggies there. I haven't done any pigs really in Farm Sim 25 yet. I've done most of the animals, to be fair, though. Done chickens and cows, and I think that's it, actually, really. Have I done any sheep or goats? Can't remember. Trying to think of what I've done on my series so far. Apparently I can't. Can I not get into that? I have to come in this way and get into there. Yep, gotta go in here, and then it'll open up. There we go. Apparently this 3650 is broken down or something. You, obviously, John Deere right to repair. You gotta take it back to them, so that's why they probably got loaded up on a trailer there. Sorry, I thought it was funny. You guys may not. Anyhow, continuing over here, we have ourselves a bale and pallet storage. You can put up to 500 in there if you'd like to. Let's hop straight into a flyover here, because otherwise, if I drive around and show you guys everything, this map would be a 9-hour tour. It's honestly a really beautiful map. As much as I've been kind of hammering it for certain things, it actually is a beautiful map. So if you can look past all the required mods, it's pretty cool. So that's the only thing. If you can look past that, it's pretty cool. Starting farm, big, spacious. You just don't own any of the fields around you. We also own this cow pasture right here, which is kind of a little weird shaped one here, which I think is pretty cool. Beautiful river setup, lots of waterways, things like that. I mean, honestly, the map really is a nice map. Obviously, they put a lot of detail into it and a lot of work into it, and so I will say hats off to the modders for that. It's a very well-detailed map. I'll give them credit where credit's due. I gotta make sure I'm ready to include this in my top 10 mods of the week when they make it there, if they do. Well, I guess it's PC Mac only, so it probably won't, but yeah. But you can see, I mean, beautiful map. Plenty of space to work, plenty of space to do your thing. Got everything you could ever need on it. And more mods than you could ever need with all the required mods, of course. But, yeah. I mean, it is a nice map. It's nice. Wide open, there's a lot of stuff. I mean, it's taking me forever to get across the map. And I'm flying at full speed, which is usually about, like, 10 times regular running speed. So, we're going at a pretty good rate here. I mean, you can look how fast we're flying past buildings down there. But it just takes a while to get across the map because it's such a huge map. But it's really well done. I think they did a good job on it. I just would have liked to see less required mods. Honestly, if it had 8 required mods or something like that, it'd be perfect. It'd be the perfect map. VGAs, and here's a sugar factory, and you do have all sorts of random... Is this land? I guess there's just one for each farm. Can you just use it? Are you allowed to dump stuff on it? Maybe it's set up to do that. It doesn't look like you can buy the land it's on. But yeah, there is definitely a lot of storage on there. I'm assuming that's the sugar factory, right? It's gotta be. Yeah, Sugarville. You see that many storages, and based on the description, that would make sense there. Yeah, but I like the little river harbors and things like that. It's a nice area. Yeah, they did a good job on it, I think, overall. Overall. A couple complaints, but I think they did a good job on it. Anyway, guys, I mean, that's what I got. We've seen the map. If you guys enjoyed, please drop a like down below. If you haven't already, hit that subscribe button up on the screen to join the Farmer Cop channel. And turn on your notification bell so you don't miss any future videos I may post. This has been Farmer Cop. Thank you guys for coming and watching. I'll see you guys in the next one.